It is, oh, about 5:24 here in America's Midwest. So, off to a beautiful start to the day. Um, just gonna do a little live stream here. Gonna try and go for that night watch patch from Lockjaw Manufacturing. If you've ever seen Lockjaw Manufacturing um, gear for lock sporters, locksmiths, very cool stuff, top notch. Their mats are just absolutely the best, hands down, and big fan of their stuff. So check them out, lockjawmfg.com. I have been away from the hobby for a little while here, so my skills are quite rusty. And I thought I'd just hop on here, do a little picking, and go ahead and try and knock the rust off my skills here. Cause I'd like to get back to working on making some belt progress and just getting better at some of the more challenging types of locks. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to get my skills back on par. Start off, got a Reaper, top of the keyway tensioner, 50, and the Monkey DeForest Diamond. Got an American 1100 series lock, and let's just get cracking here. So we're supposed to kind of share some tips and tricks and talk about the hobby. First tip I can give you is, once you get started, don't walk away like I did. Your skills get real rusty. I had a lot of stuff going on this year. In the spring I did some traveling, which was nice because I went on a work trip and was able to meet up with Zoe the cat. He's a really cool dude, and I think Zoe probably has forgotten more about lock sport than I'll ever know. Very knowledgeable guy, and he's I don't know if it's by trade, but I know he does machining, and he showed me a lot of the really cool tools he's made for himself over the years, for lock sport and other stuff. So really sharp guy. So I had a good time hanging out with him and talking. We had some pizza and chilled out. And then the following month, I was traveling for pleasure and got to meet up with Steve Studu, who is a great guy. Really had a good time hanging out, and hope to get together with Stu again. If you don't know Stu, he does lock sport videos. He also does the handcuff escape videos, which are lock sport still. And then he runs Mitten Maid Lock Sport, which is an organization where he tries to channel lock sporting tools and locks and things like that to U.S. veterans. It's we all know lock sport's a fun hobby. It's a great time, and for some of us, it can be therapeutic. It can be meditative, and I think it's important to thank the veterans in our society who have served. And just like the small ways we can thank them is help supporting their hobbies and things like that, introducing them to hobbies, and just say thank you for their service. Oh, hey, we got it open there. So that is the first green lock I've been able to open since May. You gonna make me do the math on that? It's November. It's mid-November. I probably haven't opened a green lock since May. So there we go. Am I getting my mojo back? I don't know. We shall see. Let's pop another one. I got another American 1100 here. Got a green tape around this one because this is the one I actually used for my green belt video, I believe. I don't know. I own 3 of these black American 1100s. I was getting them for a really good price, so I bought multiple of them when I was trying to get my green belt. Which that was a whole process. I guess I can talk about that. If that would be holy cow, that's the fastest I've ever gotten an 1100. Well, I gotta say, this is a pretty successful stream so far. Definitely feeling like I'm getting my mojo back. Let's try this one. This is another black one. This is a longer shackle. Where was I? Oh yeah, the process to get in the green belt. So I got into the hobby. I was popping white and yellow locks in no time. Feeling pretty confident, pretty excited about the lock sport and learning my way around. So moved on to orange belt. Took a little bit of learning, but it was still just like a couple of weeks or something like that. And I got the hang of the kind of basic spools that you find in the orange belt locks. So I started moving on to green belt, and I tell you, it was like slamming into a brick wall at 60 miles an hour. I went from just popping these locks to just dead standstill. I didn't even know where to start, and I don't know how much of that was just the change in skill level on the locks, because there is definitely a change. I don't know how much of that might have been psychological too, because green is like the first one where you really feel like you're working on some decent security locks, and then you have to do the gutting for the belt, which is kind of a whole new thing you have to learn, whole new procedure. I don't know if I call gutting a skill, but it's certainly something you have to learn how to do, and take a little caution so you don't brick locks. Is that a 4-pin? This is a 4-pin lock. I was wondering. It's 1105. Well, that's really interesting. I didn't know there were 4-pin 1100s. Sure looks like a 4-pin. Huh. Say in the comments if you've ever heard of a 4-pin 1100. This is new to me. I hadn't tried to play with this lock before. I just got this one shortly before I kind of took a break from the hobby. But anyway, the green belt locks, I was kind of determined. I got it in my head I was going to pop an American 1100. I don't know why, but just in my head that was the lock I was going to get for my green belt. So I started working on them, struggled with them, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to try progressive pinning. I saw a lot of people recommending progressive pinning for when you get into the green belt, blue belt locks, because you're moving up from typically 4-pin locks, maybe the occasional 5-pin lock. You're moving up to 6 and 7-pin locks when you get up to like green belt, blue belt. You're talking 5, 6, 7-pin locks, security spools, other features. So that's kind of a spool I'm hitting there. So I thought I'd progressively pin, and I took my green American 1100, and I decided to record my first gutting. So I've got a video on my channel of me doing my first gutting. It wasn't a disaster per se, but it did not go very smoothly either. But I'm glad I captured that on film. It's kind of fun to go back and watch that. Kind of see where I've been in the hobby. But I progressively pinned it, went down to 3 pins. Was able to start picking those pretty quickly. Went back up to 4 pins and immediately started to struggle again. It took me about 2 months to get the hang of the 1100s. Part of the problem is with the American 1100, there's a fair amount of tension you need to turn the core. They've got a decently strong actuator spring, so it takes a fair amount of tension to turn the core. And everyone was recommending, oh, use light tension. Use light tension with the American 1100s. You have to use light tension to set the pins. I think there were a couple occasions there where I had gotten some pretty deep sets, or what I thought were deep sets, where I had probably actually picked it open, but just wasn't doing enough tension to turn the core. Yeah, learn from my mistake. After that, I used a little more of a moderate tension on the 1100s, and the 6835s I use a pretty moderate tension on too. Some people, the light tension worked with the American 1100s. For me, I do better with moderate tension. It's probably not as nice on my picks, but I definitely do better with it. Anyway, that kind of, in short, covers my process for getting the green belts. I don't know if I'm new to live streaming, so I don't even know if anyone's watching me or if anyone's in chat. I'm sorry if you're in chat and chatting and I'm not seeing it. It's not showing up on my screen, but I've never used Restream before, so this is new to me. I'll have to check on my tablet or phone. But you'd think 4 pins, I'd be getting this one, but let's come back to this one. This one's kind of weirding me out. I haven't opened that one before, so let me pop the stream up on my phone too. First, I'll make sure I am streaming, and then see if I can get the chat up. It looks like I am streaming. Okay. There we go. All right. Now I can see what's going on. Anyway, back to why I haven't been as active in the community this year. So I was traveling. I traveled for business. Met up with Zoe the cat. Traveled for pleasure. Met up with C-Stu. And again, great guy. Had a good time hanging out with them. Then the summer, my work schedule, I had a big project in the late spring that kind of started taking a lot of my time, was stressing me out. As we got into summer, um, I had a couple things going on. I started dealing with a little depression. That hits me every once in a while. It kind of rears its ugly head from time to time. And on top of that, my mom had some health issues that she ultimately needed spine, neck surgery for the spinal column. So I ended up traveling a few times um, to Texas to kind of help because she needed assistance with stuff, and then she needed when she was in recovery. Just wanted to make sure she was taken care of, and my brother lives there, so my brother's largely been taking care of her, which is I'm extremely fortunate he's there and was able to keep a close eye on it, and he took really good care of her and made sure she made it to medical appointments and stuff. But my brother and his wife had plans here and there to spend some time in the summer with one of their grandchildren, and they had my nephew's wedding to attend, which was out of state. So I went down and spent time with my mom while they were away, just so that she had family nearby. She had someone there in case she needed anything. So I was doing a lot of traveling for that. I had to head down there for a few trips and spend some time down there. Thankfully, she is recovering now. She's back at home, and she's still doing some physical therapy and still working through pain, but she is able to get by on her own for the most part, with just like help with certain tasks. So thankful for that. And then yeah, so this fall I was wanting to get back to things in October, and work project reared its ugly head again, new work project. So been kind of struggling with that, but any of the depression I was dealing with has I almost went R-rated here, but yeah, it has decided to leave me alone for a while. So doing good. I'm doing much better, and getting back to it, getting back in the hobby. I was lurking. I was watching videos here and there the whole summer, checking in on you guys, but I was just kind of in lurk mode, and I wasn't really active or communicative. I think I kind of felt bad for not being as active in the community and the hobby. So I was kind of laying low, but which is probably stupid of me, but that's my thing. But anyway, glad to be getting back. I love this community. You guys are great, and ooh, that was a deep spool there. You guys are great, and I miss the community, and glad to be back. I'm probably part of the thing was I was kind of feeling the pressure to crank out videos every week, and that was something I put on myself. Of course, no one told me I had to do that, but that was kind of something I put on myself. I think that pressure kind of got to me a little too. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do videos whenever. When something hits me, something inspires me, whatever, I'll pop a video up. I'm not going to be holding myself to some imaginary schedule. This is a hobby. This is fun. It's supposed to be fun, and I enjoy it when it is. So anyway, and kind of missing some faces. Some of the people who were kind of active back when I was active aren't active as anymore, and I'm seeing a lot of new faces, which is really cool. And I guess that's just kind of the way it goes. But it's cool. It's cool seeing new people and keeping up with y'all, keeping up with everyone that I was interacting with before who's still around. So yeah, looking forward to it. Look forward to a lot more. Here. Let's set this one aside. Um, Here we go. This is CroLlama's Kittens Challenge Lock. This is another thing I've been feeling guilty about. CroLlama sent me his Kittens Challenge Lock as well as his Malice in Wonderland Challenge Lock. And I've kind of worked on them here and there. But you know, I need to take my best effort on this one, and then I need to move it along if I can't get it. So let's do that now. This is CroLlama's Kittens Challenge Lock. I'm gonna take my best swing at it here now. Do my best, and you know what? If I can't get it on the stream, I need to move it along to the next people in line. Lockpicking Llama. If you haven't checked out his site before, it's CroLlama is the YouTube channel name. But Lockpicking Llama's a great guy, really skilled picker, and super nice. And I won one of his giveaways, and he sent me this challenge lock, which he would like me to pass on, and I, like a proper jerk, have sat on it for months. But let's do this honest effort at it, and then I'm going to pass it along to the next picker that he wanted to get it to. He also sent me the Malice in Wonderland challenge lock, which he said was mine to do with as I choose. But you know, I think that one needs to circulate in the community as well. So I'm gonna first give this one my best shot. Ooh, that's a nice meaty click. Gonna give this one my best shot, move it along, and then we'll take a stab at Malice in Wonderland next month, maybe. And anyway, go check out CroLlama, Lockpicking Llama. Lockpicking Llama right there. Great dude. Really solid blocks border. Go check out his channel if you haven't. But he's out of Croatia and just super nice guy. Ooh. Just good feedback on this. Looks like it's a Titan Euro cylinder he built it out of. I gotta be honest, I'm telling y'all, I'm kind of a lukewarm lock sporter. I'm not mad skilled, as you probably have noticed by now. But I've gotten up to green belt. I can get some Americans up. I can get some of these Master Lock 6835s. Gotten the very occasional 410 Lotto pop. Those things are persnickety beasts. I think I've opened 2 of them, but I've only opened them each once. So they're kind of cantankerous creatures. But yeah, I'm not a mad lock picker, so I'm probably out of my league here with challenge locks. But you know, I need to give this one a solid try. I need to give it its due. I need to move it on in the community, because I know a lot of y'all love playing with challenge locks. I feel a little intimidated by them personally. Maybe that'll improve over time as I work on them. I think I had like sit there. Let's reset it and give it another go. I know some of y'all just absolutely love challenge locks, so I want to get this one. God, these clicks are great. He did a good job with this, y'all. But yeah, I want to get this one back out in the community and circulating. This deserves to be played with. Ooh. I am not going to gut it even if I open it. Definitely, if I don't open it, I'm not going to. But yeah, I really don't feel comfortable gutting people's challenge locks. I will leave that to more knowledgeable gutters than myself. Plus, that would be telling, you know? Leave it a secret for the next people. That's what I figure. What? Did I get to open? I got the open. Holy cow, y'all. That was my first challenge lock open. And I have fought with this thing before in the past. Never on camera. But yeah. Check it. Man, I am psyched. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun, CroLlama, I tell you. Did you hear those clicks, y'all? That was satisfying. That was a lot of fun. Holy cow. I am so psyched. Wow. Now I feel like I can pass this on and feel good about it. So that is, I don't think my lighting and camera are good enough to see the engraving, but that is Kittens is the name of this. Which, and it's by Llama. Lockpicking Llama. Boy, he did some good engraving on there. So yeah, definitely go check out his page, Lockpicking Llama. CroLlama, thank you so much, my friend, for giving me the opportunity to work on this, trusting me with this. I'm sorry it took me so long to really focus efforts on it, and I'm sorry it took me so long to circulate it, but I'm going to get it out there in the community. He's given me a list, so don't come clearing my door. I got a list, but just contact Llama and get on the list for it. So I'm gonna get this circulating. I forget who's next in line, but he sent me a list of people who wanted to work on it, and I'm gonna get that out there. Holy cow, y'all! That that was awesome. That was like a rush. I feel great. Let's work on a 410. Why not? We're on a roll. I got some 1100s popped. Got my first challenge lock open. Let's work on a 410. Why not, right? Doing this all with the Moki DeForest Diamond too. I usually Jimmy Long's. Sorry, my son works at Jimmy John's. Jimmy Long's are my go-to. So I just thought I'd play with the Moki this morning. I'm having some pretty good success with it. I like the DeForest Diamond profile too. I'm a fan of that. I don't know why. Something about the angle of it. I just really like it. Jimmy Long, if you see this, please do a DeForest Diamond, or I think they call them offset hybrid or something like that. But I love working with that profile. I love Jimmy Long picks, so I got the starter set in 23. I got the full set of everything that's available in 19, and the full set of everything is available in 15s on the Jimmys, and they're all fantastic. I don't use the 15s a lot because I'm kind of a heavy-handed gent, and as you can see, I've kind of bent the Smoky a little. I'm just afraid to bend them, but I I am working on my blue belt, and I've got some Euro cylinders. I got an Avis C83, and I got Yale 500. And when I have played with those, I have really felt that I've had to use the 1500s because they are paracentric keyways, and they are mocking me and laughing in my face. So I have been using 1500s on them, but I get all skittish, so I'm going to bend the heck out of my picks. And I probably shouldn't be so skittish because the Jimmy Long's picks are incredibly reasonably priced. If you haven't checked out Jimmy Long's, they are really. You know what? Let's switch to Jimmy Long's. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, but yeah, these are really good quality picks. Amazing quality, very comfortable. These handles are super comfortable, and these are really reasonably priced picks too. So if you're looking for picks, definitely check them out. They are. Is he gonna come up over the stream, Lily? Come on. See if Lily will come up and join us for the stream. Come on. Nope. She's decided she doesn't want the attention. Oh, she's taking the back route around to her cat bed, which is no longer on camera. Oh, are you coming? Are you gonna? Hello. Hello, Miss Lily. She is gonna join us for the stream after all. Whoops. And she's sitting on the lamp, so my lighting's getting a little wonky. She just sat on the lamp control. That's the problem with touch controls on lamps, is cat butts apparently set them off. But you gonna join us for this night watch stream, you creature of the night? Anyway, yeah, these Jimmy picks, Jimmy Longs. This is just a short flat. I like the gem hooks too, which are kind of his version of the gem hooks. I don't know if you can see that, but I really like that profile too. So definitely check them out. You know what? Ooh, I am not a paid sponsor from any of these organizations. Not Lockjaw Manufacturing, whose products I love, and not Moki or Jimmy Long's. And you know what? I'm also not a paid sponsor of Southern Specialties. This is their elephant hook. But I just like talking about the stuff that I like using. These are all the tools I like to use. These are my go-tos. So let's play with these elephant trucks too. So those are kind of my preferred brands. I have some covert instrument stuff. Their stuff's good quality. It is good quality. I don't think I need to hype it though. They got plenty of attention. There's even some Sparrow stuff I like. They're one of my favorite tools, and the one that they made that I really don't see from anyone else is the gutting wrench for popping C-clips and propping up the cylinders and stuff when you're working on them. That's a fantastic tool. That's probably my favorite thing out of Sparrows. And I actually like the monkey balls. I wish they were. I wish they used a little higher quality steel. This is my only grievance with Sparrows. But that monkey ball profile is fantastic. I want to try some of their rakes too. They got like the Medusa or whatever. I need to try some of their other tools. But I do like that monkey ball. But yeah. Boy, these 410s are a pain in the butt. tensioning tool out of the top of keyway. But yeah, I think I've gone the half hour now for the night watch. I've never done a live stream before. I mean, I've done a couple test runs for like a couple minutes here and there. This is my first like actual live stream I'm spending time on and putting out there. I appreciate everyone who's kind of popped in. I know it's the wee hours, so it's not really the prime time. But I appreciate everyone who's popped in for this. I'm going to go in a few more minutes here, though. I'm not just because I'm at the 30 minutes for the challenge. I'm kind of enjoying this. I'm having a zen time here. Got a couple American 1100s, which feels good because that's the first green belts I've popped since I kind of gotten back into things. And then CroLlama's challenge lock. Holy cow. That I am super psyched about getting that open. So I'll have to send my friend a little message and tell him about that open, and I have to get that back circulating in the community. So, but yeah, I'd like to thank Nightwatch, or I'd like to thank Lockjaw Manufacturing for the opportunity to do the Nightwatch challenge. Again, Lockjaw is a fantastic company. And I appreciate them creating these kind of fun challenges for the community to participate in, and I think that shows a lot of great support for the lock sporting community. It makes things kind of fun. We put some out there that are beyond my skills right now, like the Assassin Challenge, where you need to open 2 purple belt locks in a period of time. Kudos to the people who have completed that, because I'm struggling with blue belt still. So I think y'all have some mad skills popping purple belts. But yeah, kudos to the people who've done the Assassin Challenge. Then there's the Berserker, where you pop 20 locks in like 5 minutes, I think. As y'all can see, I'm not a speed picker. I don't even know if I have 20 locks that I can open that quickly. Gosh, this thing, I'm struggling with these 410s. But yeah, they do the Berserker Challenge. Then there is the Nightwatch Challenge, which I'm doing right now, which is to stream at least 30 minutes, keeping some part of you in frame at the whole time, and proving that you are between the hours of 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. local time. It's rolling. I just rolled over to 6:02 a.m. here. Here in the Midwestern Plains. So there's the Nightwatch Challenge, and then they do the newest one that just popped is the Pack Leader, where you either open 3 different locks with 9 methods by yourself, or in a group of up to 3. All 3 of you will display. Not all 3. I don't know how. You can divide those 9 opens among the 3 of you, with 3 different locks again, on stream or on the video. So that's a pretty cool one too. I'm not sure I can open 3 locks 9 different ways, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about doing that one too. But anyway, thanks to Lockjaw for this opportunity and for showing the community support like that. That is really solid of you guys. Again, if y'all haven't checked out Lockjaw Manufacturing, these pitting mats are fantastic. It's like a PVC, which is it's kind of a nice little rubbery texture, and there's just enough kind of give and stuff that the stuff doesn't bounce. When you drop pins or springs, they don't bounce as far as they would on like other surfaces. And these are also pretty raised surfaces. I don't know if it shows, but I mean, they're a decent thickness, so they help trap your parts. Whenever I use this mat. You see, I've gotten a little dirty here and there, but you know that happens. That's what it's for. You start opening these old blocks, and they're all greasy and dirty inside, and you're spraying the lubricant in there and forcing all that grit and grime out, and it gets on your mat. So, you know, holy cow, I can't keep this tensioner in there. Save my life. You know, let's move on to the Master Lock Pro Series 6835. Let's see if I can get one more open on stream here. Try and get one more open here, and then we'll call it a stream, I guess. Won't call it a night because it's morning, y'all. That sun's gonna be coming up soon. I've already fed the animals and let the dog out, so I think after stream I'm gonna make myself a nice hot coffee and put my feet up and chill till I gotta work on the budget for work, which I gotta get done even though it's a weekend. Oh, come on. Why am I struggling with these tensioners in the top of keyway today? Yeah. That is my day. Working on budget and then cleaning the house. Let's go back to Jimmy's gem here. The gym hook. So yeah, I hope you all having a good weekend. I hope you have a nice day planned. Maybe you're spending some time today, popping some locks, maybe hanging out with family or friends, or just having some quiet time. Some of y'all probably working this weekend, but I hope whenever your weekend comes, you have a good one. And again, I can't keep this tensioner in the core or in the keyway. I feel like I shouldn't end with at least one more open on this. You know what? Let's just rake something easy here. Let's just. I had a pretty momentous stream with getting the 1100s. I'm going to do bottom of keyway because I'm struggling with top of keyway this morning. I got those two 1100s open, which again, when my skills are not rusty, is not as big of a deal. But right now it's a big deal because I haven't been able to get a green lock open in the past month. And I haven't opened one in longer than that, but I've been trying in the past few weeks. So getting two of them this morning felt great. And then of course CroLlama was my first challenge lock, so this is a pretty cool live stream, I gotta say. Maybe I should do live streams more often. I don't know, let's rate this 141, maybe. Have I lost my mojo? Have I talked my mojo out? Could be. We'll see. Let's try a different profile. There we go. That was not the fastest rake, but we got it. We're gonna end the stream with that last pop. Got it open. Got my dopamine hit there. Anyway, appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Check out the stream. Thanks again to Lockjaw, and you all keep on picking and grinning, and have a fantastic day.